Wow, you really weren't kidding when you said we needed a deep dive for this one.
Oh, yeah.
This match had absolutely everything.
It did.
High-stakes clash of titans, a comeback story, honestly something for the ages.
I know, right?
Jannik Sinner versus Carlos Alcaraz.
The future.
Two names that are basically synonymous with the future of men's tennis going head-to-head at the Six Kings Slam in Riyadh.
Yeah.
And you really sent me down a rabbit hole with these articles.
I can imagine.
Like, wow.
Yeah. These are,
So much to unpack here.
This is the kind of match that has, analysts like myself buzzing for weeks.
Oh, I bet.
We're talking a $6 million prize, the world #1 ranking on the line, and enough history between these two to fill a whole other deep dive.
Oh, don't tempt me. I might just hold you to that.
Oh,
But you're right. We need to talk about the backstory a little bit here.
yeah.
It wasn't just the weight of the tournament itself.
Right.
Sinner had lost to Alcaraz every single time that they had met in
Oh.
2024. What kind of pressure cooker does that put a player under?
Immense pressure, especially when you consider Alcaraz's playing style. I mean, the guy is a human highlight reel.
Right.
He thrives on aggressive net play, mixing up his shots, just generally keeping his opponents on their toes.
Yeah.
And in the first set, we saw that classic Alcaraz flair as he clinched it in a tiebreaker.
Oh, I bet.
For a moment there, I think everyone wondered if Sinner was going to crumble.
I would have been a nervous wreck, and I'm just reading about it.
Right.
Can you imagine being out there?
Oh, I can't even imagine.
But then the second set happens, and Sinner completely flips the script.
He did.
The articles mention him stepping inside the baseline. What exactly does that mean strategically?
So it's a brilliant tactical adjustment. By moving
Yeah.
closer to the baseline, Sinner takes time away from Alcaraz.
Oh, okay.
He forces him to react quicker, hit riskier shots, and disrupts the rhythm that Alcaraz really thrives on.
Wow.
Essentially, Sinner went from reacting to dictating the flow of the game.
And it worked. One article even described it as Sinner imposing his will on the match.
Yeah.
What a turnaround.
Yeah, it's a testament to his mental resilience.
Absolutely.
A lot of players, after facing those repeated losses against the same opponent, they might start to doubt themselves, right?
For sure.
But Sinner used those losses as fuel, and he came back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Playing with this incredible focus and determination.
He really did. And this is where the drama really kicks in, right? The score is tied 3-3 in that final set.
Talk about a pressure cooker.
Oh, yeah.
You could practically feel the tension radiating from the court.
I bet.
At that point, it was anyone's game.
So what does Sinner do? He unleashes this barrage of winners.
He did.
One article specifically called out his backhand down the line, saying it was practically unguardable.
Yeah.
And it completely shut down Alcaraz's attempts to dominate the net. You were actually at the match, right?
I was.
What was the energy like in those final moments?
Electric.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the crowd was on the edge of their seats with every single point.
Yeah.
And Sinner, he was like a man possessed.
Wow.
But it wasn't just the power of his shots. It was the placement.
Okay.
I mean, he painted the lines, forcing Alcaraz into impossible positions. He was dictating every rally.
Sounds like a masterclass in shot making under pressure.
Well,
But we can't forget about the physical demands of a match like this.
Right.
I mean, they were both pushing their absolute limit.
oh, absolutely. This is where Sinner's physical conditioning really shone through.
Yeah,
He's known for his incredible stamina.
he is.
And it was clear in those final games that he just had an extra gear.
Okay.
Alcaraz, despite his youth and his athleticism, you started to see signs of fatigue.
Really?
And that final set went to a tiebreaker, and Sinner just ran away with it.
That's incredible.
It was
Talk about a statement win.
for sure.
He not only beat Alcaraz, he did it after being down a set after all of those previous losses. This is huge for his confidence moving forward, I'd imagine.
It's monumental. It's a monumental win, not just for Sinner's career, but for the entire landscape of men's tennis.
What do you mean?
Well, remember earlier we were talking about, that changing of the guard?
Right.
This match just threw gasoline on that fire.
Okay, so let's unpack that for a second then.
Yeah.
We have to talk about the legends, right?
Right.
Djokovic, Nadal, they've dominated men's tennis for so long.
They have.
What does a win like this mean for them?
Well, I think it's a sign that their reign, while impressive, is not invincible.
Oh, interesting.
Sinner's victory. It's a shot across the bow.
I like that.
It's a signal that this new generation is ready to challenge for the throne.
It's like watching a changing of the guard happen in real time.
It really is.
So does this put Sinner at the top of the heap then?
Yeah.
What about these other rising stars? Who are the other names to watch as this new era unfolds?
Well, Sinner's definitely put himself in the conversation, there's no doubt.
Right.
But let's not forget about Alcaraz.
Sure.
I mean, this guy's a phenom.
Yes.
And this loss, it's only going to fuel his fire.
Yeah.
He'll be back hungrier than ever.
For sure.
And then you've got players like Musetti Draper. They're all nipping at the heels of the established order.
That's true.
The next few years in men's tennis, hold on to your hats.
I know, right?
Because it's going to be a wild ride.
I am so here for this.
Yeah?
This is why I love sports, these moments where you can feel the entire landscape shifting.
The drama.
And speaking of shifting landscapes,
Yeah.
let's bring it back to Sinner and Alcaraz for a second.
Okay.
This rivalry, already intense, just got kicked into overdrive.
For sure.
What do you think this does for their future encounters?
I think this match has added a whole new layer of intrigue.
Oh, yeah.
Alcaraz is going to be looking for redemption, right?
For sure.
But Sinner now knows he can beat him on the biggest stage.
Yeah.
Their matches are going to be must-watch events.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine the intensity, the pressure, the electricity in the air.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Okay, last question before I let you go. And maybe this is putting you on the spot a little bit, but
Sure.
if you had to predict, how does Alcaraz bounce back from this?
Well, it's tough to say for sure.
Right.
But knowing Alcaraz, I don't think he'll shy away from the challenge.
Okay.
He'll dissect this match.
Yeah.
He'll identify weaknesses and he'll come back even stronger.
Wow.
That's the beauty of a rivalry like this,
Yeah.
It brings out the best in both players.
Yeah.
They push each other to constantly evolve, to reach new heights.
Man, what a deep dive.
Yeah.
This has been awesome. Thanks so much for taking me through it all.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's not often you get to witness history in the making. But I got a feeling this is just the beginning.
Oh, I love it. Well said.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it for this deep dive, everybody. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you all next time.